Namo Tassa Bhagavata Arahata Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavata Arahata Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavata Arahata Sama Sambuddhassa. That's why we finish the entire Evinja Ana Bhikkhave pabbajjūpasampadākathā. O monk, someone you should make someone to become monk and novice like this. After that, he give the instruction detail. Bhattama kisamaso ohara piṭaka. Mostly we will see the ohara. Kisamaso ohara piṭaka. We already seen concerning with the Venerable Yasa, his 4 friends and 15 friends. Kisamaso ohara piṭaka. Bhattama kisamaso ohara piṭaka. Here is the ohara piṭaka. Firstly, having made them cut their hair and beard, mustache, here and mustache. Kasayani Uttani Ichada Piṭaka. Having made them wear the yellow rose. Kasayani Uttani, yellow rose. Ikansan Uttara Singan Kara Piṭaka. Having put the upper road on one shoulder. Yeah, we need to think. Ikansan. Ika is the one, Ansa is the shoulder. We have the 2 shoulder, but left side or right side. That's not mentioned here. Therefore, Ikansan means 1 shoulder. Which shoulder, right or left? Some places you will find it Ikansan, the Vāyāma Buddhi. Vāyāma means the left. Therefore, if you read the Myanmar Ikansan means the left side shoulder. But in the English translation, you will find it the 1 shoulder. Therefore, we consider the according to Myanmar Ikansan having put the upper road on left side shoulder. Bhikkhuna Pāḍi Vinaya Piṭaka. Having bowed down to the feet of the monk. Okutikan Nisida Piṭaka. Having made them sit down on horse. Anjali Paggana Piṭaka. Having made their left pen leaf, having salute with their pen. Even what they heat. He says like that. Like the meaning, according to the previous instruction. The first is the cut out your hair, mustache, and beard. The second is the wear the yellow robe, wear the robe. The third is the put the upper road on your left side shoulder. But here we need to think about it. One more thing is, if we want to become the novice, we don't need the apparel, Uttara Singha. Here specially mentioned here is the point is the for the making the upasambara, not the pabbajjūpasampadākathā. For the pabbajjūpasambadākathā, they don't need the apparel because of the only they need the. Actually, if we count it for the novice, for them, not the atta parikkhara, actually 7 parikkhara, satta parikkhara, they don't have the apparel. For the mass, we needed the apparel. And then you have the experience, the making the novice, we offer the 2 road only, lower road and upper road, not the double layer road. Uttara Singha, we don't need for the novice. Singati. Sorry, Singati, we don't need the for the novice. Here is the Ekansa Uttara Singha me the upper road. Upper road me the for the novice. Also, and men also, if they want to wear the robe, where we need to wear like left side shoulder or right side shoulder, we need to think about where we should put in this upper robe. Then maybe we should put in the left side shoulder. Therefore, if we check it, the various time of the Myanmar, they ever wear the left side. But I saw the one picture, one of the famous Seattle, maybe Myanjingu Seattle, one picture, but I didn't see in his appearance, but in the picture, he wear his apparel on the right side shoulder. At the time, I'm also strange. Maybe this is the creation of the photographer or not, I'm not sure. But one picture, I saw this. But in the instruction of the Blessed Swan, he only mentioned Ekansa, just Ekansa, one shoulder, does not mention left side or right side. Therefore, argue each other at this point, but many scholars say or accept. Left side is there, many scholars accept. Here also for the novice and for the men also, if they want to become novice, if they want to become monk, they need to wear their apparel on the left side. This is the 3rd point. And 4th point, the Bhikkhunan Pāḍi Vinaya Piṭaka. This is the 4th. 5th is the Akutikan Nisita Piṭaka. If we want to become novice or monk, how should we sit down? Akutikan, as a poacher, the hawk. We cannot sit down whatever we want. They have the instruction. Angele Pakana Piṭaka. After sitting, how should we put our hands? We need to make it as a respectful chair. Therefore, give the instruction detail to become monk and novice. Okay, this is the concern with our appearance before becoming the novice and monk. We need to follow this our body appearance. After that, the instruction in the Buddhaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gicchāmi, Dhammaṃ Saraṇaṃ Gicchāmi, Saṅghāṃ Saraṇaṃ Gicchāmi. I take refuge to the Buddha, I take refuge to the Dhamma, I take refuge to the Saṅgha. Dutiyambi, and 2nd time, Tatiyambi, 3rd time. Here, concerning with the reciting the Buddha Sarana, some argue, some ask the question, is this enough for one time? They think, therefore, why, if we became the novice, why we need to recite 3 times? They ask, but in the text doesn't mention, but according to our teacher opinion, many teachers in the Kokusai, they said, because of if we said 1 time, sometimes we can say or we can talk carelessly, not intentionally. Therefore, to make sure our reciting, our take refuge as a Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, to make sure, therefore, we need to recite as 3 times. Therefore, here I also recited 3 times. Many popular words for the teaching of the Blessed One, we use the 3 times. Here I also Buddha Saranangisami 3 times, because of if we say that 3 times, we have the tension carefully. Therefore, to make sure, therefore, we recite it 3 times. And one point, the Blessed One asks someone concerning with the question, someone have the chance 2 times. If he doesn't want to answer the question of the Blessed One, is this okay? But the Blessed One asks continuously a 3rd time. At the time, he does not have the chance not to answer. If he doesn't answer the question at the time, according to the King Saka, he will beat according to the Pāḷi Vajira weapon, he will kill, he will beat someone's head with this weapon. Therefore, this person will die. Therefore, in the teaching of the Blessed One, 3rd time or 3 times is a very popular usage. We can ask someone 3 times. If they don't answer, we don't have tension to ask anymore. Like this, therefore, if we want to follow the instruction of the teaching, we ask 3 times. We use the 3 times popularly. Why? Because of based on these Buddha Saranangisami, and another point, the Blessed One answer question only the 3 times. If they don't, someone will answer at the time. The King Saka, he will beat his weapon.
So Bhante.
Yes.
But like you see, in the Sudan now we say many times when we say the sadhu, they say only 2 times. But nowadays we say 3 times.
Concerning with this sadhu, I read it in the explanation of the Tito Sayadaw. He mentioned, but the concerning with the Namotasa also, some places recite only 1 time. Most of places recite the 3 times. Concerning with this, because of according to this instruction and other place instruction, we should recite according to the instruction of the teaching. Therefore, we decided the 3 times sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
No, but in the Sudan, we really can see the people only say sadhu, sadhu. They do not say sadhu, sadhu,
most
sadhu.
Of the Sutanda usually are the verses style, not the paragraph style.
No. Even in paragraph, the people they only say sadhu, sadhu. They do not say 3 times.
Okay, I can't get at this point. Okay, later I will find the explanation. But according to the teaching of the Blessed One, we follow the 3 times. Therefore, some place, if we make a comparison called Desanaja Nyama, Pāļi English is a confession, meant each other on the 7th day, some monks recited sadhu, sadhu only 2 times. Why when you use this 2 times, at the time they don't have any attention because of they recited just like that. Okay, I will make it 3 times. The answer like that. That's carelessly they make it there 2 times. Sadhu, sadhu, only 2 times. But I haven't noted in the Sukkanda Nipada 2 times. Okay, thanks you for your information. Sadhu, 2 times. Anujanami Bhikkhave Imehi Tihi Saranagamanehi pabbajjūpasampadākathā. O man, I along to become novice and monk with these 3 trepidants. Therefore, someone think here, Tihi Sarana Gamanehi. Why do we call that Tihi Sarana Gamanehi? Then Myanmar gentlemen, they asked me, because of the we recited Buddha Sarana 3 times, they were didn't. Tihi Sarana Gamanehi, we recited, not like the Tihi Sarana Gamanehi refer to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha, not the recited 3 times. Yeah, so Tihi Sarana Gamanehi refer to the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha. Okay. Now we have the 2 types of the ordination. The first is the mahāvaggapāḷi. Here we see the Saranagamanupasampada. We need to note that 2 types of the making the ordination we have found. Okay, let's go to the commentary. Nana disa, nana janabadati. In the original part, nana disa, nana janabadati. Nana disa doja, nana janabada doja. The first one, the disa, nana disa, case and the ablated case. Nana janabada, nana janabada to, therefore case and is the ablated case. One more point we need to think about it. In the original Pāļi, there, nana disa, nana janabada, only these. But in the commentary, why put it between 2 jars? Nana disa do jars, nana janabada do jars. Why put it the jars? Because of the one person and each other, maybe their native town, their district, their division very different. Therefore, the commentator put it the jar. Because of the 16 arahanta go different places. Therefore, very different district, different division. Therefore, nana disa, nana janabada uses in the, therefore, commentator put it the cha. Anujanami bhikkhave tomewa dhani tasu disasu tesu janabadesu pabbajjūpasampadākathā ademi. Pabbajja pikhan kula bodhan pabbajjindena ye parato. Na bhikkhave pañcahi abhadehi photo pabbajjūpasampadākathā aden katawa yava na anda muga bhadira pabbajjūpasampadākathā ewen. Patikita Pogala. Little long sentence. Point is the Ye Pogala. Ye Pogala. This is the point. Therefore, there are whoever wants to become the novice and monk. This person, even though they want to become novice and monk, but they have the horse. Na baikawe panjahi abadehi poto pabbajjūpasampadākathā. This is the past one. If we want to become monk in the Sima, we ask the candidate. If you have the 5 types of the disease, such as leprosy and so on, if he has this type of disease, we cannot make him to become a monk because of his appearance is not so good. Therefore, the Blessed One does not allow him to become this type of person. And the second is the Na anda muga badira badiro pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Blind person, this person, we cannot make it monk and novice. Therefore, this person is the Ewin Patikita object. That type of person has been objects to become novice and monk. The first one is there are some person who has 5 types of disease and who are blind and deaf. They are objects to become novice and monk. And we needed another sentence. This pabbajjūpasampadākathā. This is the subject. Te vichitawa pabbajjā dosa vidhito pogalo pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Therefore, this pabbajjūpasampadākathā is the passive voice, pogalo is the object, pabbajjūpasampadākathā is the subject. Having avoided those person who does not have the force of the becoming novice and monk should become novice. Who will make the novice? Pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā Kula Buddha, a young man of good family who wish to become novice and monk. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Therefore, the teacher should make him to become monk and novice. This sentence is a little long. We call it a niyama and anima sentence. The first, we check it. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā person, if he have disease and he is blind person or deaf person, even though he doesn't have the 5 types of disease and he is not blind and deaf. But one more thing we need to ask. Sopi ja mada pituhi anonyado yewa.
Hi, Bhante.
Yes.
I have a question. What is parato, Bhante?
Operator is later.
Later.
Yes, yes.
So you mean after this time? So he explaining later time.
No, the first point in the original Pāļi text, the first, he need to cut out his hair and mustache and beard. At the time, we don't need to ask this type of question. And he need to wear the robe. At the time, we don't need to ask. And after that, he need to pay respect to the foot of the mat, and he sit down on hot posture and his hand make a fan. After making this, at the time, we need to ask. After wearing the robe and after cutting his hair and mustache and beard, at the time, we need to ask. Therefore, usually the parato.
Okay, so you mean when he's done all of those things, then he's going to be asked these questions.
Yes,
That's
in
the
the
parato.
sima. In the sima. Nowadays, it's the sima, but here it doesn't mention. But here is also does not mention because of the making upasambara, the sarana gamanupa sambara, not the nyati chadota kamupa sambada. Nowadays, in the sima, we need to ask this type of the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
And another question, but they see, Kula Putang. Kula Putang is the accusative of what?
Accusative the pabbajjūpasampadākathā.
Pabbajjūpasampadākathā.
Yes, this is the pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Someone wants someone to become novice and monk. Therefore, use the objects. Kula Putang.
Oh, so here the well, this is complicated. So pabbajjūpasampadākathā is the subject.
Yes, subject
right?
of the pabbajjūpasampadākathā.
Yeah, well, I think it's the subject of the Pukkala. So Pukkala Patikkhita. So the question is, I mean the main sentence is Pabbajjūpasampadākathā Patikkhita Pukkala. That is the main part.
No, not
right?
the main part is the later. Te Vijjitawa pabbajjūpasampadākathā virahito Pukkalo pabbajjūpasampadākathā, the main sentence, niyama sentence.
Yes. No, I'm talking about the Aniyama sentence.
Yes, anima
So
sentence. What is the sandi? You need to put it the sandi.
So in the Aniyama sentence, that is the passive sentence, right? Pukkala is the object, the main object. The pabbajjūpasampadākathā is the subject. But then still, Kula Puttang is also the object of the action. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Okay, I see. This is a complicated sentence. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Okay. After making, yes.
Sorry, Bhante. So in these parts, the Buddha only not allowed the people who have the 5 diseases and the blind person, the third one. He didn't mention about the mad one, right? Yeah.
It doesn't mention because of the here, according to the here doesn't mention the mad person, but okay, your question is good. I need to that, yeah. Not the mad person, okay.
Yeah,
Doesn't
but
mention
but
directly.
in the Vinaya we often see if he's mad, he's out of that kind of.
Yes, this one, yes, I know. This one, the becoming monk is the after he met.
Yes, not okay.
Therefore, Buddha Saranam Gissami, we recited 3 times. Intentionally, volitionally, for the met person cannot. Therefore,
no.
we decided these three
For
times.
example, some mad person, sometimes they're okay, sometimes they're not okay. So when he's okay, can he ordain as a monk?
I'm not sure.
Because
I'm not
like
into this. Yeah.
nowadays, some people they have a depression, right?
Yes.
So when they are okay, so they're like a normal people. But when they're not okay, so they're really like a mad person.
Yeah, maybe because of the dependent situation, they changes. People becoming the monk, they face with this problem. After becoming the monk, they have the right attention. They cannot be met anymore. Therefore, maybe they can make the novice or monk.
Okay, my another question is, you see when so like the person, the Guna Buddha person, they have done everything. So they have shaved their hair and beard, wear the robe, and after that they take the triple gem.
Yes.
But when we make the like we see the word abiku, so nabiku abiku, right? So in that we say abiku, can we see refers such type of person also?
Abiku, where the abiku?
You say when we make the Gamadaya Samasa.
Ah, yes, you are talking about the yes.
Yeah. Can we refer such type of person?
No. Yeah, you need to know it. Not bhikkhu, bhikkhu meaning not referring to the human being also. Most of the concern with the person that in the file little complicated. I know you should read it in the Sadaji post mentioned already. But I didn't get now quite because if I explain maybe a little complicated, therefore I can't explain this fine. Sadaji post and another book, Sadata Bera Jina maybe. Mention clearly. Na Biamano, Biamano. This point mentioned similar to the Nabiku Abiku. Not as so and not so.
Yeah, you say the abiku is not refers the human being?
Not human being directly, not human being. At the time, human being mean only the he, not the monk. But here not like that.
Here, this person also not become a monk yet, right?
Yes. Here not become monk, not yet become monk. Therefore, but therefore I said it's in the how can I say? Original Pāļi text is the talking about the Saranagamanupāsampadākathā. Mention only this, but commentator explain pabbajjūpasampadākathā or Nyati-Sattota-Kamupāsampadākathā. I'm not clear. Therefore, I already said in the original Pāļi text is easy, clearly. Saranagamanupāsampadākathā, it's okay, make it. But in the commentator explain. If someone has this five types of disease and someone is began like that person, blind person, deaf person, we cannot make it novice. He mentioned, but the which it was here, maybe he explained based on the Nyati-Sattota Kamma Vaja.
Nyati-Sattota Kamma Vaja is later on, right?
Yeah, later on.
So now we are talking only about the Sarana.
Yes, Saranagamanupāsampadākathā. But based on this Nyati-Sattota Kamma Vaja, maybe he explained. I'm also not yet finished all his explanation of the commentary. Therefore, I read only the two paragraphs. Therefore, I'm not clear yet. Despite why he explained this. But original Pāļi that doesn't explain this, but he explained it clearly. But not all. In the Nyati-Sattota Kamma was many things we need to ask. The first five disease, the first you are not the blind person, deaf person. At the time, we don't need to ask. In the Nyati-Sattota Kamma Vaja, And we need to ask, you have the Ekprikara or not? You are relieved from any other death. You are not the slaves. At the types of question, we need to ask, you are the real gentleman or not? You have already proven you are 20 or not? We need to ask. But here, not all mentioned, but he mentioned the first 5 disease and blind person, deaf person. Only these 7 factors he point out, but why, when, based on point out. I'm not clear yet, this point. Later, maybe he explain. Okay. One more thing, he point out, so pija, mada pitu hi anonya do yewa. That person had been alarmed by the parent. This point also we need to think about this point. Why commentator point out the separated ones, not together. Concerning with the first, he point out pinja abadehi and na anda muga badira. He make it starting from the pinja and take to the anda muga. And he make it another sentence, another point, another first. So pija manda bitu enonya do yewa. At the time, the Buddha does not announce yes this sentence, this statement. After the Venerable Yahula becoming novice, the requestment of the kings of Dharana, later on the Blessed One asked this type of question. Therefore, I think the commentator based on Nyanti Srota Dhammavasa, he explained, therefore I think. In the previous time, maybe mother agree or not, it does not matter. Their wife agree or not, does not matter. For the gentleman, if they want to make, or if they want to become novice and monk, they enter into the teaching of the Buddha directly. They don't ask for permission to become monk for their mother and wife. Therefore, here, commentators separately mention so pija mada pitu anonya do yewa. This statement is appear after Venerable Rahula becoming novice. The requestment of the kings of Dharana. Therefore, the Blessed One, later on, the Blessed One made this announcement. If they don't learn their mother, we cannot make the novice and men. Based on this, I think the commentator explained the based on Nyanti Srota Dhammavasa here. Tassa anujanana lakhana. Tassa anujanana lakhana na bhikkhave anonya do mata pitu buddha pabbajjūpasambadākathā yo pabbajjēya abati dukkatassa hi ita sami sautte vinayasa ma tassa anujanana lakhana. The characteristic of the allowance of this person were explained in this sutta. If they don't allow the mother and father, their parents, if they don't allow, okay, we can make that person to become mass and novice. At the time, we have the same offense. Patti dukkata offense. We have the dukkata offense. Is this there? Maybe according to nowadays, we think dukkha is the very soft offense. But this soft offense also can prevent to get absorption, part and fruition knowledge. Therefore, we need to be careful. Na bhikkhave anonyado mahāvagga buddho napa buddho pabbajjūpasampadākathā. O means the same who are not alone by their parents should not become novice. Your pabbajjīya, whoever which made novice abadi dukkha, or this person has the dukkha offense. Ewe pabbajjūpasampadākathā virahitang mahāvagga anonyadang pabbajjūpasambadākathā picca. Saje ichena keso hoti. Eka simaya ja. Inyipi bhikkhu ati. Kesi chidanataya. Bandu gaman abhachidava. Long sentence. The point is the if that person is the alone by their mother and he does not have some types of the force, but his hair and beard is not yet cut at the time, he should require someone to cut his and look at their hair. Okay, yeah. Concerning with the question of the Ryan, he asked the Parato. Parato is the what types of the Parato at the time. I says later becoming already shaped they have, therefore we said parato. This is based on the Nyati Chadotha Kama Vaja. And another, according to this is the second paragraph explanation. This parato mean becoming if they don't ask. This 5 types of disease becoming novice, after becoming novice and monk, we notice they have such types of disease. Therefore, use the parato. According to the Nyati Chadotha Kama Vasa, after shaking their hair, we ask. But according to the Saranagamanupasampada, if they don't ask this type of question before, they become novice and men. After that, we notice they have the such types of the disease. Therefore, use it ye parato. 2 portion parato uses. Therefore, after this, we need to ask. Ewen pabbajjūpasampadākathā virahitang mahāvagga anonyadang pabbajjūpasampadākathā saje ichena hoti ichena keso hoti. If they has if they are hair, not yet cat. Eka simayan ja inyebi beku ati. There are other monks in the Sima. Kesi chidanataya bandu gama apochi deben. You should ask for those other men to shape their hair.
Yes, Bhante, I think here is very in the Nyadi Jarura Kama. Yes.
Yeah. And yeah, one more point. Kesi chidanataya. For the purpose of the cut out their hair, it's okay. But here, one more thing use it. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Pabbajjūpasampadākathā is also like a shake their head. Like we call it a Myanmar. I don't know in the English what. But for the gentlemen also, maybe actually 2 men, they cut their heads one time, actually. I'm not sure, I'm not remember the point, this one, how long we stay. We need to cut our head for the gentlemen. But here, to cut their head is what for? Pabbajjūpasampadākathā, to maybe, how can I say, bandu? Not the hairstyle, decorate, make a hairstyle, different hairstyle, not this purpose. They will use it to Kesi chidanataya pabbajjūpasampadākathā. Why cut our hair? Because of the to maybe bandu. We call it Myanmar grow. I don't know in the English style how to say it. Therefore, you should ask for other men to cut their hair to make the bandu.
Bhante.
Yes.
But you see, bandu kama here.
What?
He said Gisa Chedanataya is a dative case, right?
Yes.
For cutting the hair.
Yes.
But that bandu kama.
Accusative,
Yeah, abuchidas. Yes.
Object.
For cutting.
Okay. And after reading this one, I also one point appearance. I'm not sure. I am not sure the which accepted or the maybe Kisa Kambala accept or maybe Kisa Kambala. If they want to begin their follower, they don't need to cut their head. They take out their head with the coconut. Actually, they make a bandu, but not cut. Take out. How painful, we can't imagine. Therefore, here mentioned to make a bandu. What we need to do is they cut, not they take out our hair. Therefore, mention Kesi chidanataya and pabbajjūpasampadākathā. At the time of the blessed one, we have the 6 opposite opinion of the blessed one. In one of the group, if they want to become their follower, they need to make bandu, but they never cut. They take out their hair with the coconut. How our heads painful, we can't imagine. Therefore, here clearly mentioned to make a bandu, please cut their hair, not to take out. That means therefore mentioned Kesi chidanataya pabbajjūpasampadākathā apochitapa. Tassa apochana karan ita vinayasama. Skedi middle word. Tassa apochana karan Ita Vinisama, I will explain the characteristic of the asking statement in here. Anujanami Bhikkhave Sangam Apalokito Pandukamaya. This is the point. Therefore, we can skip in this sentence. Tassa Apochana Karen Ita Vinisama.
Hi, Bhante.
Yes.
It's time, Bhante.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's start our class by reciting Buddha Sasana Jirande to do 3 times. Buddha Sasana Jirande to do. Buddha Sasana Jirande to do. Buddha Sasana Jirande to do. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Bhante.
Bhante.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you
See you, Bhante.
Okay, okay.